In this video, you will learn 11 powerful tips and tricks that will save your time, improve your efficiency, and make you look like an Excel pro. What you see here is the 1-month sales data of a company. There are more than 250 records here. And as you can see, this table contains a lot of blank rows or blank records. Now let me show you how we can delete the blank rows in this table. Select the table containing data. Go to the Data tab. Filter. Now every column containing data has a filter button on the right side of the column header. Click on any of these filter buttons. Unmark the checkbox against the label Select All. Select Blanks. OK. These row headers highlighted in blue color represents the blank rows in the table. Select the row headers highlighted in blue color. Right-click on the selection. Delete row. Now when I click on the filter button, the blank rows in the table are gone. To feed data in multiple lines of an Excel cell like this, click on a cell, type in the first line. After typing the first line, holding the Alt key, press Enter. See the cursor came to the second line, type in the second line. After typing the second line, press the Enter key. See we have data in two different lines of this cell. Now if you want to add a line or lines, double click at the end of the second line. Press Alt Enter. Cursor came to the third line. Type in the third line. Enter. Let me show you how to auto-fit the columns and rows of this table to make the data more readable. Click on the triangle on the top left corner of the worksheet. See the entire worksheet is selected. Double-click on the border of any of these column headers. Double-click on the border of any of these row headers. See the column widths as well as row heights have been automatically adjusted to fit the contents of the table. To hide the zero values in this table, select the cells containing data. Right-click on the selection. Format cells. Custom. In this input box, type in 0, semicolon, 0, semicolon, once again semicolon, at. Click OK. Now the cells are not displaying zero values. But if you select a cell that had 0, you can see the 0 value in the formula bar. Now to display the zeros, select the cells containing data and apply general format. Now one more method that will hide the zero values in the entire worksheet. Go to the File tab, More, Options, Advanced, scroll down, Display options for this worksheet. Unmark the checkbox against the label Show a 0 in cells that have 0 value. When I click OK, the cells in this worksheet will not display 0 values. To create a series of natural numbers that start from 65 up to 493, select a cell in this worksheet. Type in 65. Enter. Select the cell containing the number 65. In the Home tab, Fill, Series. A dialog called Series is activated. Series in columns. Step value 1. Stop value will be 493. OK. And we have the series of natural numbers starting from 65 up to 493. The same technique can be used to create a series of dates. To create the list of Sundays in the year 2025, I will type in the date corresponding to the first Sunday of 2025. Select the cell containing date, fill, series, series in columns, step value will be 7, stop value will be the last day of 2025, 31/12/2025. OK. And here we have the list of Sundays of 2025. Take a look at this table here. In the first column of this table, we have a list of activities related to a project. And the second column contains the status of those activities. Now to display check mark against the completed activities and a cross against the pending ones, equal if function, open parenthesis. First argument of if function is logical test. To check whether the activity is complete or not, select the cell containing status, equal, double quotes, complete, double quotes, comma. Second argument of if function is value if true. In other words, the value to display if the activity is complete. To return a check mark for the completed activity, char function, open parenthesis, 252, close parenthesis, comma. Third argument of if function is value if false. The value to display if the activity is not complete. To return a cross for the pending activity, char function, open parenthesis, 251, close parenthesis, once again close parenthesis, enter. Select the cell containing formula and apply Wingdings font. Wingdings. Now copy this formula into the cells below. We have tick mark against the completed activities and cross against the pending ones. Let me show you a quick and easy method to move columns and rows in an Excel worksheet. Take a look at this table here. These are the marks scored by a few candidates for their English, computer science and French exams. Suppose I want to move this column with the scores for computer and place it after French. Select the column. Move the pointer to the border of the selection. See, the shape of the pointer has changed. The pointer has become a four-sided arrow. Click on the border of the selection. Holding the Shift key, move the pointer to the location where you want to place the data. You will see a thick green line moving. Release the mouse button. The same technique will work with multiple columns. To place these two columns before English, select the columns. Click on the border of the selection. Holding the Shift key, move the pointer to the location where you want to place data and release the mouse button. To place the record of Lisa after Peter, select the row containing data. Click on the border of the selection. Holding the Shift key, move the pointer to the location where you want to place the data. Release the mouse button. Let me show you how to display the value in an Excel cell in a text box or a shape like this. In this cell here, I will type in Google, enter. Now to display this text in a text box, insert, text, text box. In the formula bar, equal, select the cell containing the value to display in the text box, enter. Now the text box is displaying the value in the selected cell. You can change the formatting of the text if you want to. Apply bold format, increase font size. We'll change the font color. Let's replace this text with a number. To display this value in a shape like this, insert, illustrations, shapes. Select the required shape. In the formula bar, equal, select the cell containing the value to display in the shape, enter. Now the shape is displaying the value in the selected cell. Let me show you how to insert a picture in your computer into the background of an Excel worksheet. Go to the Page Layout tab, Background. From a file, a dialog called Sheet Background is activated. Select the picture, Insert. Now if you want to remove the picture, Page Layout, Delete Background. An Excel combo chart is a combination of two or more chart types used to visualize and compare different datasets. Let's see how to create a combo chart in Excel. Take a look at this table here. These are the revenue generated and the number of customers acquired by a company in the year 2024. Now to display and compare this data using a single Excel chart, select the cells containing data, Insert, Recommended Charts, All Charts, Combo. Here we have a combination of a column and a line chart. The blue columns represent revenue and the orange line represents the number of customers. As revenue and number of customers are in different numerical ranges, we need to add a secondary axis for the line chart. Okay. Like I mentioned before, the blue columns represent revenue and the orange line represent number of customers. Let me delete the grid lines. Now to smoothen this line, right click on the line, Format Data Series, Fill and Line, Smooth Line. To change the color of the line, Color, select the required color. To change the color of the columns, click on a column, Fill, Color, select the required color. Now to increase the width of the columns, Series Options, Gap Width, 100, Enter. We can perform the basic arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division in Excel without writing a formula. Let me show you how to do that. Take a look at these numeric values here. Suppose I want to add the number 5 to all these numbers. For that, type in 5 in one of these cells. Right click, copy, select the cells containing numbers to which 5 is to be added. Right click on the selection, Paste Special. See a dialog called Paste Special is activated. Under the head operation, there are 5 options: None, Add, Subtract, Multiply, Divide. Select Add for addition. OK. 5 got added to all numbers in the selection. In the same manner, we can perform subtraction, multiplication and division. See you soon with another Excel tip. Thank you for watching and wish you a great day.